Welcome back to Fat Butcher Rips. It is time for a little Series 1 fun. It's a little early, so it's last year's Series 1. If you're ready, let's rip. Series 1. So, big names that we were looking for when this came out. Hudson, Stankoven, Wallstedt, Rempe. Rempe was kind of on the lower end. At this point, my guy Frank Nazar is probably the number 2 guy that I'm looking for here. I still think, Lane Hudson is probably a step above, but it adds a little depth and a little personal enjoyment to be searching for that. Connor Ingram is our canvas. And already our first Young Guns renewed, Jeff Skinner. I do like the reneweds quite a bit. And Emil Lilberg. Lilberg as our first Young Guns, and we will sleeve him up. So, excited about the upcoming Series 1 for 25-26 and, Demidov. But as a Hawks fan, this one's going to be Montembeau, Patra. I'm not going to do a lot of these. Mikola, Pulak, and Wyatt Johnston. The issue remains still with the foiling, so I probably won't read a lot of the base cards. But 25-26, really exciting stuff for me. As a Blackhawks fan, we got Colton Dock, Sam Rinzel is the key one, Oliver Moore, Levshinov. Rinzel and Levshinov looked overmatched on opening night, but the Panthers will do that to a young defenseman, so I'm not too worried. They both look like they have some good upside. All right, breaking news: Simon Nemec, Gaming FOV, Philip Forsberg, and aimbots of Jared McCann. So we didn't get it in the first pack. These gaming inserts, tough sledding for me. I was not a big fan. Just not my style. That's fine. It's not for everybody. Can't bat 1,000 on flagship inserts, but it just wasn't for me. So that part of it I'm not crazy about. And nice, Matt Boldy, Swagnificent. That's a pretty rare hit. I don't think they've ever given the odds necessarily. Maybe they have. If they have, I'll have them up for you, but it's a pretty rare deal. I think between Series 1, Series 2, and Extended, I think I opened probably 6 cases altogether, and I got, I think, 1 Swagnificent, so not bad at all. And Marshall Rafai, I did really like these City Satellites. Jack Hughes on this one. So very nice. Honestly, was not anticipating Swagnificence, easy for me to say. So that one really caught me off guard. Pleasantly surprised on that. Very nice. Anything in these flagships where you can build value outside of your Young Guns is a big W. So here's our one outburst per box, and is Jackson Lacombe. Nice second-year outburst for the Ducks. And what do we got? More gaming. Tavares, Stützle, and Mikko Rantanen. Back when he was still on the Avalanche. All right. I'm sure most folks know, but we're going to be looking for at least 4 more Young Guns and a couple more of the Young Guns reneweds. They were 6 and 3 per hobby, so look at that. It's objectively a really great looking card for Nathan MacKinnon. And Arshdeep Baines and Chris Kreider. The portraits were okay. Not my favorite. But portraits tend to be a little middle of the road in quality most years, so nothing too surprising there. I did like the Bedard year ones, where they were, kind of old, like military portrait kind of stuff. That was kind of cool. All right, halfway through after this, and it's been pretty solid. The Swagnificent will definitely carry this. And Logan Couture. Nice, looks like you got a fresh haircut on that one. Nice breaking news, Connor McDavid's a nice looking card. You only get a couple of these in a box, so getting McDavid is pretty solid. Again, no rhyme or reason to how I'm putting these anywhere. Pasternak and Marchand. Brad Marchand, not our favorite, but this is what it is. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Looks like we're going to get our Dazzlers, and we do. It's Sergei Bobrovsky. Not bad. Adrian Kempe on the canvas, and another gaming one, Zetterlund and Eichel. It's fair enough. A bit of base, nice little OV base. Don't mind that. I don't know if the Swagnificent, usually you get a numbered card or rare ratio card, but typically Swagnificent doesn't count against that. We'll see. We'll see if there is yet another one. All right. The Brent Burns. It's a nice looking design. Not the guy I'm chasing. Josh Doan. And Checkpoint. I did not mind the Checkpoint. I don't know that Cole Perfetti is necessarily my idea of like the guy I would put in Checkpoint. I can't remember if it was Sidney Crosby or somebody else. Like, it was not the most physical player in the league necessarily. So, put this over here. Did I sleeve up? Yeah, I did sleeve up my other Young Guns Renewed. I guess I'll sleeve this one up too. Why not? All right, and we keep it moving. No big, like, Young Gun hits so far, to be sure. We'll have to see if we can pick up the pace. All right, well, these are maybe more common than I remember them being. I remember, like, putting the full set of these together was a bit of a challenge, but maybe I'm misremembering. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm getting old. Svechnikov and Aho and Mark Stone, and a bit of base. And we've got 3 packs. We should have 2 Young Guns. I'm hoping we still have like a numbered card or something like that. Looks like we have the 1 per case purple Dazzlers, or I think they're purple or pink, one of the two, and it's a nice one. It's a nice Nathan MacKinnon. I like it. I don't know if it looks fully purple to me. If it's not, I apologize, but Pavel Zacha on the canvas, and Jan Kuznetsov, Young Gun. That was not the high-end Young Gun that you're chasing. Honestly, this has been an interesting Series 1 box in that the Young Guns have done nothing for us, but, all the stuff around it has been pretty fun. So, all right, we got a Young Gun here. We'll save it. That'll be our last thing we check out. Let's see what we've got going on here. It looks like maybe we'll have a rare ratioed kind of thing here, or a speckle of some sort. Is it just the speckle? I think it is. Just a speckle. Wyatt Johnston. You can tell. The Kachuk and the Johnston. The speckling is obvious. Reinhardt. And some base. All right. So, our revisit to Series 1 of last year in anticipation of Series 1 for this year is almost complete. We've got one last pack to go. Let's see if we can find something good. All right. Oh, nice Jason Dickinson. I mean, I don't know how nice it is, but it's nice for me as a Blackhawks fan. I'll take it. And this has been a MacKinnon box. We got the MacKinnon Renewed, MacKinnon purple/pink Dazzlers, and a nice speckle of a portrait. So that's nice. And checkpoints, Austin Watson, Matt Villalta. So we're all done. We have knocked out a hobby box. Let's get a little bit organized. We'll run right through what we've got here, and we'll get on out. Okay, real quickly, we got a nice little mix of inserts here. We got 2 of the speckles, which are questionable value-wise, and 1 nice little Dazzlers. The best of the inserts is probably the breaking news of McDavid, and we got a few canvas of Ingram, Couture, Kempe, and Zaka, and then yeah, a whole bunch of base inserts. So we'll set those to the side. Then we got our 1 per box outburst is Lacombe. A nice 1 per case. I do believe there's a 1 per case on these kind of purple pink Dazzlers. And then we got 3 renewed. We got Brent Burns, Nathan McKinnon, and Skinner. So obviously McKinnon, best of that bunch, but all of them really good looking cards. I do really like that. And I don't believe they're bringing that back. I think that's a one-off for Series 1 and 2 of last year. We did get 6 Young Guns. We just didn't get any great ones. We got Villalta, Kuznetsov, Doan, Baines, Rafai, and Emil Lilberg. Nothing here of like the chase guys or folks I was really, maybe hoping to see. But honestly, quite a bit of this box is redeemed with this one pull. It's a Swagnificent of Matt Boldy. Good looking card. Really, I do like the Swagnificance, but yeah, this is a nice treat. It appears that it took the place of a numbered or rare ratio. I would absolutely, like, every day of the week take something that's much more short printed like this than like a black parallel or a deluxe base vet to 250, which is much more likely to hit than something like this. So all in all, it reminds me that I really do enjoy ripping Flagship, and I'm just that much more excited for release day. Hopefully my boxes and all that show up on time, because I can't wait to dig into them. So thanks for checking it out. Hope you guys are excited. Looking forward to Series 1. Please come back and see how I do. I'm going to be very excited to rip and get stuff up get some videos up as soon as I possibly can. So with that, thanks everyone for checking it out. Please, if you get an opportunity, comment, like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.